the field. Hi, I'm Andrew Lamb, and joined today by Adam Bland, and we welcome you to Alumni Field on this beautiful fall day. Today's matchup has the second-seeded Barons of the Blue Ridge School taking on the third-seeded Christchurch Seahorses.
Today should be a very exciting state semifinal game. Christchurch has improved immensely since their earlier meeting with the Barons in which they lost 42-0. Andrew, what should our viewers look out for today?
Well, Adam, I keep a close eye on the quarterback situation for the Barons today. The Barons are without their starter Kenyon Carter, so we'll look to sophomore Devin Walker to lead them to victory. And Adam, who's your player to watch?
Wide receiver Isis Lewis is my player to watch today. He's been very dominant in the receiving game all season and expecting to make some big plays for the Barons today in what will be a very competitive, hard-fought game.
Yeah, it should be a great game today. A little cold, though.
Yeah, a little bit of a breeze as well out here. Blue Ridge Mountains.
Looks like the Barons are going to receive the ball to start this first half as Christchurch kicks off. The huddle is broken and the Barons trot onto the field.
The Seahorses of Christchurch and your Blue Ridge Barons.
Are you guys want to sit?
Virginia Independent Schools Athletic Association is committed to establishing and developing healthy environments for competition.
This game is, I'm expecting this to be really good offensive game both ways.
Tanner Roca, Isis Lewis, and KB look like they're back to receive the kick for the Barons. Waiting for the Barons to get set up. The whistle's blown, and the ball is in the air. KB receives the ball, makes a cut to the right, and it's taken down around the 25 by Christchurch.
Tackle 10 yards after the reception.
Good coverage by the kick team. They were able to get to Keenan Brock pretty quickly there after he received the kick.
Yeah, I expect the Barons to stay in the same type of offense they did last week with the quarterback lined up in the shotgun and the running back behind them, and then usually they have twins on each side. Yep, just as I suspected. It's a run to the left and swallowed up for no gain by the Barons. 2 Barons.
1 yard run by number 33, Tremel Thompson.
Tremel Thompson just couldn't really find a hole there. The defensive lines didn't give him any option to get upfield or get any gain.
9 yards for Blue Ridge.
Yeah, those run plays are going to be tough today, especially with the cold. It's going to be hard to get back up from those studs in the middle. The Barons break the huddle. Looks like they're same formation. Andy alone on the left with Isis and Jacob Rice on the right. And two running backs in the back. Isis on motion to the left. Ball is snapped. It's a running play to Tremel Thompson. Keenan Brock, it looks like. For another no gain.
Once again, Blue Ridge the running game hasn't started yet so far. The defensive line has just been very good already for Christchurch, and they've been giving the running backs no holes whatsoever.
Yeah, it's an obvious passing down for the Barons. Wouldn't want to go 3 and out on your first drive. So it looks like they're staying in that same formation with is that Tanner Roca and Tremel Thompson in the backfield?
That's
CJ Kasner. It's a pass to Isis Lewis, and it's caught for the first down. He breaks one tackle for a 14-yard gain by Isis Lewis.
15-yard reception by number 4.
Just like I said, saying that Isis Lewis is going to be a big contributor to today's game is definitely nothing short of that. He's right away on their first drive. Third down, 15-yard catch is definitely what the Barons need to start off this game.
Yeah, with backup quarterback Devin Walker, he can run the ball, but we were hesitant to see him throw, and that really was a good throw to start it off. With a tight window, rolling out to his left, and was able to fit that ball in. Ball is snapped. A pitch to Tremel Thompson. He makes a cut up the field. It's a nice tackle by number 12.
No gain for number 33, Tramel Thompson. Tackled in the
Christchurch.
backfield by the Christchurch.
Yeah, Rock Wolfson was able to get in the backfield very quickly with a couple Christchurch defenders. They were able to pressure Devin Walker and make him flip that out to Tramel Thompson, and unfortunately couldn't get any yards.
If Rock Wolfson didn't make that play, I think Tramel would have easily had the first down at least.
For sure.
They're taking the same formation with Tramel Thompson and KB. KB gets the ball stuffed early. The Barons, the front, their offensive line looks like Swiss cheese right now. Just not getting any push up front.
By number 10, Jalen
Yeah, the
Miller.
Christchurch defensive line has been strong starting off this game right away.
Yards for Blue Ridge
Yeah,
on their own 39-yard line.
Another long third down for the Barons, 3rd and 11. Looking to convert. Gonna be an obvious pass play. Let's see if the sophomore Devin Walker can make a pass. Same formation. Tramel, KB, Devin in the shotgun. Isis motion left. The ball is snapped. It's a fake. He's got Isis open. It's a nice. Oh, and it's picked off. Oh, almost picked off.
Devin Walker's pass
He had Isis and Keegan open, but just underthrew it a little bit.
Taken down by number 3.
It's tough when you're rolling to your left, but he's just gotta throw it out there and let Isis go and get it.
For Blue Ridge from their own.
Blue Ridge got a little bit lucky there. That pass was just a little bit short by Devin Walker. Just tipped off the fingers of DJ Sims, and he fumbled it a little bit and couldn't hold on to the ball.
Isis is back to punt.
Back to punt for Blue Ridge is number 4, Isis Lewis.
Ball snapped. It's a clean punt to the right. Out to Christchurch will start the opening drive on the 25-yard line.
Lewis's punt makes it to the Christchurch 25.
Blue Ridge struggled a little bit there on their first drive, just failing to find some holes in the run game right away.
Yeah, they need to definitely, get better blocking up front if they want to continue to run the ball. Devin Walker, the wide receivers have done a good job of getting open. Devin Walker made one nice pass, but on the second one, he's just gotta let Isis go and get that one. Put some more on it. Could have been a touchdown.
That's just what happens when you have someone like Kenyon Carter who's been playing at quarterback all season, and then Devin Walker comes in late in the playoffs, and it definitely throws a screw into the team.
Run to the right. He has a little bit of a hole. The stop's made by Tanner Roca for about a 5-yard gain by number 44, Lawrence Porter.
Lawrence Porter was just able to get a little bit of a hole there and get a good chunk of yardage on his first run of the game.
For the Seahorses from their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, the Seahorses loaded that offensive line up to the right and ran it right there. They've got another offensive lineman on the right with 2 men in the backfield and the quarterback under center. It's another run to 24, and he stuffs pretty early. Does a good job of fighting through contact to get an extra yard. It's about a 2-yard run instead of a 3rd and 3 for Christchurch.
That's good work by the Blue Ridge defensive line right there to close off any opportunities that
2nd down and 5 for the Seahorses.
That Lawrence Porter could have had.
Yeah, it's going to be a big. Barons would love to get a stop here on 3rd down. Sticking to that same formation. Ball is snapped. Run to the left again. Cam's chasing him down from the back. Just able to trip him up short of the 1st down. Number 12, Cam Cooley, coming right off the edge, using his speed to stop Porter, Lawrence Porter back in the backfield to make it
tackled by number 13, Cameron Cooley.
I think the Christchurch has a tough decision here. They've been running the ball well, but a 4th down backed up in your own territory, it's a very dangerous play because if they don't convert, the Barons will have a great field position for the next drive. Same formation. I no doubt expect a run here to Lawrence Porter. Oh no, and it's a fullback give. Flag on the play. He's stuffed. Looks like he may have got it though, but let's see what the flag is for. Yeah, I think it might have been a offsides or false start by the wide receiver on the right, number 3, I believe it was. DJ Sims. Just you can't have that happen, especially on 4th and inches, backed up in your own territory.
Yeah, As early in the game, that's a mishap that you don't want to happen.
DJ Sims.
It could be a little bit deflating for the offense.
5 yards. It will be
that
fourth down and
is
6
a
for the
literal
Seahorses.
drive killer. I think they were able to get a first down on the fullback dive, but the drive is over because of that penalty. The Christchurch will punt it.
Back to punt for Christchurch is number 44, Lawrence Porter.
Yeah, running back Lawrence Porter is back to
Team
punt
for the Barons is number 15, Devin Walker. And number 4, Isis Lewis.
Yeah, Isis Lewis, number 4, is back to receive. He can make people miss on his punt return. Another penalty. Barons are pointing like it's on Christchurch.
Early mishaps in the game like this could really be crippling throughout the length of the game. Just giving up yards after yards, it could definitely go against you for sure.
Yeah, Isis is lined up on the 40 to receive this punt, and the ball snapped, and it's off. So nice and high. Sky that one. Isis grabs it, shows the patience, breaks to his left, beats number 13 to the edge, gets a block, and that was a lot for not much of a gain. He gets about, I'd say, 10 yards on that return. He really liked to show that patience, just standing there, and it worked out. Got a nice little game.
Lewis with a 10-yard return, tackled out of bounds by number 6.
Yeah, Isis Lewis is a very athletic player, playing a lot on both sides of the ball, receiving punts, punting as well. He is definitely a Swiss Army knife on the Barons team.
Yeah, I think the Barons got to try to pass the ball more this drive. I know they might be hesitant with sophomore Devin Walker back at QB in there, but you got to get him comfortable. If he's comfortable, he's going to be a lot better. Barons stay in the same formation. Devin Walker back there with Tramel and KB behind him. Isis and Jacob to the right. The ball is snapped, and it's a fake. Past Isis Lewis, looks like he's about a yard short of that first down. I think maybe a little less than a yard short.
9-yard reception.
Yeah, the forward momentum where he caught the ball, and then the push in the back where he just brought him down to the 50-yard line is they'll bring the ball up to the 46-yard line.
Devin had some nice protection on that play. Was able to sit back there and find his number 1 target, Isis Lewis. That's what I'm saying. You just got to get that. You got to get the sophomore comfortable, be able to throw. The more comfortable he is, the better he's going to play. The Barons get a little different look here with Devin in the shotgun and KB and Tramel to the right and left of him. It's a design QB run. Brought down by the jersey for about a 4-yard loss. Number 12, Brock Wolfson was on the tackle.
Tackled in the back.
I think if he didn't get tackled by the jersey there, I think he would have been at least close to the first down marker, or maybe just line of scrimmage at least, because the next defender that was closest to him was lurking right around the first down marker.
Yeah, that's a big loss on second and 1. Now it looks like a 3rd and 5 and a little bit worse of a look. Now they go twins on each side with Devin Walker in the shotgun and Tramel. Motion left Isis Lewis. Devin Walker's good protection. He's got a man.
Pick it.
There is a flag down.
Flag down.
Walker's pass
Most
intended
likely
for
a
number
hold on the
23,
Barons.
Jacob Rice. Knocked out by number 3, DJ Sims. There is a flag down in the backfield.
Devin Walker made a good move in making that left defensive end miss, but it didn't even matter as a hold was called on the play. If I'm,
It's a hold.
I think it was a hold. And if I was Atlantic Shores, I might decline this. Christchurch. So if this was Christchurch, I might decline this and take the 4th down. But it looks
Blue Ridge penalty for holding. We'll move the ball back 10 yards.
But it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Barons. Third and much more than that.
Will be 3rd down and 20 for Blue Ridge from their own 33.
I'm not sure. I just run the ball here and make sure not to turn it over.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's a little bit risky to step back in the pocket with Devin Walker and look to pass and try and get 22 yards on 3rd down. Is definitely a tall task.
Ball snapped. He throws another lob. DJ Sims on the intercept. Oh, it's popped out.
That's all right.
Luckily for the Barons, that was just popped out of the hands of DJ Sims.
For number 44,
I thought that would have been an arm punt.
broken up by number 3.
If he catches that ball, it's the equivalent of a punt, and I don't think it would have been the worst play in the world for the Barons.
Yeah, like we were discussing, running the ball was probably just like the safe bet.
Yeah, but I mean, if DJ Sims would have came down with that interception, I don't think that would have been that bad of a play for the Barons. As it, if the Barons would have had to punt anyways, and DJ Sims would have got that would have been down at the 30-yard line.
Number 4, Isis Lewis.
Right. There's like the 2 receivers right beside him. So
Isis Lewis to punt, skied in the air to number 2.
Boys in. Oh my God, shot is so close.
And it'll start on the 33. So it would have been similar.
yeah. But that being said, I think an interception definitely hurts the confidence of Devin Walker if DJ Sims did come down with that.
True, and I think he's just lobbing the ball up there. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
He's got to find his guys and make sure they're open, not just close his eyes and chuck it.
Yeah, his passes have just been maybe like 6 feet, a little bit short, and that's what's giving the defensive backs an opportunity to hawk the ball a little bit.
Yeah, I think the cold might be affecting the offenses too. I don't think any team has really got their offense going yet, and I think but the cold is a big factor to it. So the Christchurch is a trips right. Lawrence Porter in the backfield faked. Oh, number 10, quarterback number 10, Jalen Wood. He threw that ball before his receiver even broke on his route. Yeah, Matthew Shackelford. I hadn't even seen the ball yet when the ball was thrown.
Yeah, Shackelford. I think if that pass was on target, he would have had a good chunk of yardage. Didn't look like there's really anybody in the middle.
Yeah, number 10 is just gotta stay there for a second and make sure his receiver is ready for the pass. They got twins on each side with number 10 in the shotgun. He breaks the tackle, cuts one left. Looks about a 12-yard gain. He made some people. Quarterback number 10 on the design run, Jalen Wood. Makes some people miss. Gets about a 12-yard gain. It was a nice play call by Christchurch.
Yeah, that's a really good run by the quarterback. It's a good call by the offensive coordinator. If the run game isn't working yet with your running back and the pass game hasn't been going well so far, I think try it out with their quarterback, and it definitely worked for Christchurch.
I suspect another run here. Trips left. Lone man on the left with Lawrence Porter in the backfield. Run middle. Stuffed by Kalen Danos. And a great
run by number 44, Lawrence Porter. Taken down by number 53 of the Barons, Kalen Danos.
That's good defense right there by the defensive line, giving the running back new opportunity to make him some space and get some open field.
Yeah, Kalen Danos is not scared there in the middle. He swallows contact and loves making that first contact.
Yeah, Danos is a guy who hasn't been playing much this season because of an injury, but he is back now for the state semifinal game.
So run to the right by Lawrence Porter, tackled for about another gain of 2 or 3.
1-yard run by number 44, Lawrence Porter. Taken down by number 44.
Number 44, Andy Nawako on the defense, is a very athletic, strong, and fast player on the Blue Ridge team who I think is going to have I hope it's going to have a really big game today.
It's tough to get to that outside when you got 4.3 speed by Andy Nawako, so he can just chase you down.
Exactly, he's just such an all-around athlete. You can put him in any position.
He's got pressure by Grayson. He breaks it. Looks like he's going to run to the first down, and he gets it. Grayson's just got to make that tackle. You got to aim for that back shoulder. But number
10-yard run by number 10, Jalen Wood,
was able to break
taken
free.
down by number 77,
get
Jack
a big
Dickey.
first down for the Barons.
Will be first down and 10
for the Christchurch.
Yeah, those 2 runs have definitely been deflating for the defense, especially when you have Grayson Bryant, who looked like he could have wrapped up Jalen Wood in the backfield, and he was able to get 12 yards and a first down. Is definitely disappointing.
Got 3 wide receivers right. one to the left. Lawrence Porter in the backfield. The ball snapped. Looks like it's a QB run. And the Barons were able to sniff it out. Looks like Shermel Thompson was able to push him out of bounds for about a 2-yard.
3-yard run by number 10, Jalen Wood.
It looks like the Christchurch offense is looking at Jalen Wood just to get the snap and take off on his own and get his own yards.
Yeah, they've been sticking to that run game, and they're getting small chunks. But if you get 3 yards of carry every carry, you're gonna get it first downs and you're gonna win football games. So 3 wide receivers left. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Lawrence Porter to his left. One wide receiver left, and it's a run up the middle. Grayson able to make first contact and just grab him by the leg, and the Barons, all got in there and took him down for a very short game. It was
1-yard run by.
Yeah, it's good on the defense that they're able just to swallow up the running back right away there and force them for third and 6 yards.
I think this is now that they've crossed midfield, I think this is 2-down territory for Christchurch. So I wouldn't be surprised if they ran it here. Coach Wills is yelling to watch the counter, and it's a pass. The Baron, looks like CJ Kasner and Cam Cooley were able to break free with a little resistance to put number 10 under pressure and make him throw a pass out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the pressure that Blue Ridge needs to apply every play. Getting Jalen Wood to throw off his back foot, make an inaccurate pass on the sideline is something that's gonna help the Blue Ridge team defend the pass.
Yeah, I thought Christchurch should have ran the ball here on this possession. Most likely a passing down, but I wouldn't count out a QB run here. With they put 2 running backs in the backfield on a 4th down. The ball snapped. It's a pass. He's got number 2 right through his hand. There's a flag on the play. I don't know about that one.
Wood's pass intended for number 2.
Looks like it's gonna be something on KB.
Jackson Swanner. Pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Keenan Brock. I think that was very well defended by him. He didn't look like there was any pass interference of any sort. More like he was just trying to play the ball.
I think he made contact once the ball was there. He wasn't early. Nothing. The ball was just so quick.
Passing interference on Blue Ridge number 10, Keenan Brock.
That's a little bit of a shaky call, I think.
That's a killer penalty, especially on 4th down too.
Will be first down for the Seahorses.
A 15-yard penalty on 4th down is on your own side of the field, and it puts the ball almost 2 yards away from the red zone. But I don't think that was KB's fault. I think that was just a bad call by the refs. Not a bad call, but one I wouldn't have made personally.
Yeah, that's definitely a backbreaker for the Blue Ridge defense here when they forced Christchurch on the 4th down and the pass was incomplete right through the hands of number 2 Jackson Swanner. It just unfortunate turn of events for Blue Ridge defense.
Under center with some extra offensive linemen to pitch to the left to Lawrence Porter, and Cam just swallows it up.
Great tackle by number 13 Cam Cooley.
Yeah, there wasn't much space on the left side of the field where he was running.
By number 13,
so Cam was able to catch up to him on the backside.
It'll be 2nd down and 10
that's just
for
the speed.
Christchurch.
He made a play like that earlier. Being able to come from one side of the field to the other it's really nice to have.
Yeah, number 4 Lawrence Porter, the running back for Christchurch, is a really big guy, stocky running back, and looks like he seems like he plays more like a power back than a speed back.
That's the end of the first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, the
0,
the Blue Ridge
Christchurch
Barons 0, and the Christchurch Seahorses 0.
So yeah, the Christchurch will start the second quarter with the ball on the 22-yard line and 2nd down. So they should be looking to put points up on the board. If they can, it'd be really wouldn't be a good trip to the red zone.
Yeah, I think it may be a little bit demoralizing for the defense. The offense. Getting these yards by the quarterback Jalen Wood, with these good runs, as well as that 15-yard penalty on Keenan Brock. I think that it seems like it's almost like they have to get points here.
Yeah, hopefully the Barons can get a stop on this drive. And I think on the offense, the Barons definitely need to just string some better plays together. You know, they go gain of 0, gain of 0, gain of 12. You know, gain of 0, gain of 12. They need to, you know, get yards every play and not just rely on those chunk yardage plays.
You have to know that the Blue Ridge offense is going to be a little bit more conservative without Kenyon Carter playing at quarterback, which he's been doing all year and doing a very good job at that. And then throwing in sophomore Devin Walker under fire, really, like late in the season. He hasn't played too much this year at quarterback, at least. It's a tall task for him to make all these huge throws when he hasn't gotten the reps all season.
And so I'll give some updates at the break of college football. Number 17 Minnesota is currently up 24-19 on number 4 Penn State with 3 minutes left and in the third quarter. Florida's up 35-0 on Vanderbilt. TCU's up 9-6 on Baylor at the start of the fourth quarter. And that's a run to the left by Lawrence Porter. And he swallowed up for about a game.
Wood heads it off to number 44, Lawrence Porter.
It's a
Down by number 33, Travell
strong run to the left by Lawrence Porter. Is able to get
for the Seahorses.
some good yards there, about 4 or 5 yards, which is definitely what the Christchurch offense needs from Lawrence Porter throughout the game.
Yeah, if I'm Christchurch here, I run the ball up the middle again. They've been able to, do that with ease, relative ease against the Barons. They have a fullback in, and an extra offensive lineman on the right, and it is. And looks like he's going to be a little bit short of the first down, about a yard short. I assume they go for it here in the red zone on about the 16-yard line.
5-yard run.
Yeah, I think Christchurch needs to go for this here when it's they're pretty deep in the red zone and they and it's 0-0 right now. Early in the second quarter, I think that's something that you got to go for sure.
Yeah, 4th and 2. Huge play for both sides because this could easily result in a touchdown. It's going to swing momentum in any team's favor. The ball snapped. The whistle's blown.
Timeout called by the Seahorses.
For Christchurch. Probably want to think this one over.
Yeah, this is a big 4th down for Christchurch here. They got about 3 yards to go here for first down. They definitely don't want to make a mistake here.
Yeah, it's going to be, as I said before, whoever converts this is going to swing the momentum in their favor. And so might as well call the right play and make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, I think this will if Blue Ridge makes a stops Christchurch on 4th down, I think that's going to be a big swing in their favor, which hopefully translates to their offense and marching the ball down the field and getting some points.
The Barons are back on the field. I'd watch the run up the middle again by Lawrence Porter. He's been getting 2 yards pretty easily today.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt him getting the ball here from Jalen Wood and just trying to drive his way up through the middle and get a few yards here and just get the first down.
They got the extra offensive lineman and the fullback. Looks like they're setting up for run. Ball snapped. Run to Lawrence Porter. I think he drives his feet, but he might be a little short. It's going to be where the rest spot the ball, and it comes out. Looks like inches short. Great play to stuff it up by the Barons. I'm not sure who made that initial contact, but was able to.
Turnover on downs for Christchurch.
That's really good for the defense on Blue Ridge. That's something that they really needed to pump themselves up and hopefully the offense will translate that to some points here.
Yeah, that was a massive play by the Barons to get that turnover on downs. Just one-on-one with a massive running back to make that stop and not give up any yards. You gotta be tough, and they were. Trips right with Jacob alone on the left and Trammell to the left of Devin Walker. Motion left, Isis Lewis, and it's a pitch. Not a big gain. Only a gain of about nothing.
Lewis with a 1-yard gain. Taken down by
The Christchurch defense has been nothing short but excellent so far this game. They haven't really given Blue Ridge anything, especially in the run game. Even if the ball is run to the outside, it looks like their linebackers and defensive backs are able to get there right away.
They bring in the Bears bring in Keenan Brock for Jamel Thompson. And they go same formation, trips right with Jacob Rice on the left and KB lined up behind Devin Walker. And it's a pitch to the right, cuts it up inside, and it lowers his shoulder for a gain of about 4 yards. It'll make it 3rd and 5.
4-yard run by number 10, Keenan Brock.
That's a good run for Keenan Brock, who hasn't gotten too many touches in the backfield as a running back this game, where Jamel Thompson has been dominating touches for the running backs, and I think that's a good run for him.
Yeah, I mean the Barons weren't able to run it up the middle much so far this game, so they've looked to the pitches, and it's worked a little better, but I still think they're going to have to lean on the passing game. Devin Walker is back, trips right with Jacob Rice on the left. Keenan Brock in for pass pro. He breaks a tackle, cuts it up to the left, looks like he's going to the first down, he has more room. He makes another cut to the left. He's got the whole left sideline. He could go. I think he's going to get caught down. What a play by the sophomore Devin Walker. All the way up to the 30-yard line, making people miss, swerving onto the field.
48-yard run by number 15, Devin Walker.
He made a nice shoot to the left, was able to get to the sideline.
Devin Walker showing off some speed there, running the ball out to the left side and just picking up some key blocks there by the receivers. That's definitely something that's got to get the Blue Ridge offense pumped up.
That's where Devin Walker excels, especially in that open field, being able to make people miss. You know, he plays a lot of wide receiver for the Barons, and he is an excellent varsity basketball player. So that quickness is really effective.
Yeah, the ability to make people miss is definitely what's shown there on display.
Snap, run up the middle by Jamel Thompson, swallowed up again. But he's moving his feet, keeping yards. The offensive line's pushing him. That's a fantastic effort by Jamel Thompson to get 5 yards on that play.
That's exactly what it is. Now the Blue Ridge offense has definitely gotten a little bit of mojo here, and they're able to do what they want a little bit more now.
Jamel Thompson looked like he was wrapped up at the 1 or 2 yard line. With only 1 or 2 yards, but kept turning his feet. The offensive line gave him a little bit of push, and able to squeeze out 3 more yards. Same formation. Motion left, Keegan Kozak. The ball snapped. Devin Walker looks to his left for the pass. He's got Isis Lewis open. Touchdown, Barrett. First one of the game. Great play. Isis Lewis wide open. Devin Walker puts it right over the head of Christchurch. And Barons are on the board first.
21-yard reception from number
And it all comes back to that run by Devin Walker a little bit earlier. That was something that definitely gave the Blue Ridge offense tons of confidence, and they were able to pick up some blocks as well and get Isis Lewis open in the corner near the end zone.
And that drive was all Devin Walker. The massive gain, the nice touchdown pass, and that also shows you how big that 4th down stop was. The kick is up by Johan. He's an excellent kicker. Last week went 4 for 4 with 2 40-yard plus field goals. The Barons are really comfortable putting them out there.
Yeah. Johan Silver has been a very consistent kicker this year. He's been definitely hasn't been given the love that he deserves, but he's definitely been very consistent, giving Blue Ridge the points that they need.
Yeah, it's that just 4th. I told you guys that 4th down stop. It's going to be massive. 4th down stop. I think it was 4 plays and then a touchdown. The Barons are able to go. That totally swung the momentum of the game. Now the Barons are on the board first. And the Seahorses look to respond here with this drive. It's going to be a big one because if the Barons could score before the half again, it could be do a whole different game.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Blue Ridge. I think that it didn't really get much better than that. Like, they get the ball down what was it, 85 yards for a touchdown, which is
That's a
just
kickoff for Blue Ridge
which is
number
just great.
16, Johan Silver.
Number 3, DJ Sims, and
Back deep to
number
return
2,
for Christchurch is number 3,
Jackson
DJ Sims,
Swanner
and number 2, Jackson Swanner.
are back to receive the kick. And Johan kicks it, and it's a deep one. DJ Sims collects it at the 10-yard line, looks to his left, cuts back to his right. Couple guys miss, makes another guy miss. And he was able to escape some tackles right around the 20-yard line and get another 15 up to about the 35. Pretty good run.
Sims with a 20-yard return.
Decent field position to start this drive for the Seahorses.
Yeah, he's able to make a couple guys miss there. Get the Christchurch offense in good field position to start this drive.
The Barons look to make a quick stop here and hopefully get the ball again before the half so they can score. Because the Seahorses get the ball to start the second half. So if they score a touchdown here and able to get the ball to start the second half, so this is a massive drive. I look for them to run the ball here to Lawrence Porter with the extra offensive lineman, the 2 extra offensive linemen. Oh, it's left to DJ Sims. Nice play call.
I was thinking about.
And he's gone. 10
Touchdown,
for one
Christchurch.
play, 1 touchdown. I don't know what Isis Lewis was doing there. He could have easily made that tackle, but right when DJ Sims got by him, he stopped. There's just poor effort there by the Barons, especially by one of your best
67-yard
players.
run by.
Yeah, that was definitely questionable by ISIS there on the defensive side of the ball. I think he really had DJ Sims wrapped up though if he kept going.
Yeah, I mean, he just stopped, and you can't do that, especially on a football field. And it turned into ISIS could have got there at around maybe a 15 or 20 yard line, 15 or 20 yards, but it ended up turning into a 68-yard touchdown run because of it.
How to attempt the extra point for Christchurch.
Yeah, DJ Sims showing off his speed there too. That was really good play call.
Yeah, the fake run.
The extra point is good, and that makes the score with 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Your Blue Ridge Barons 7, and the Christchurch Seahorses 7.
Yeah, they were really just pounding the ball up the middle. So it was a smart play call, bounce out on the outside there to DJ Sims.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see what Blue Ridge can do here once they get the ball back on offense and see if they can come back with a score of their own.
This is a big touchdown for Christchurch, especially as they were shut out in the last matchup between the Barons. Isis Lewis.
Up for the kickoff for Christchurch is number 60,
Keenan
Jack
Brock
Barker.
are back to receive this
Back
kick.
deep to receive for Blue Ridge is number 10, Keenan Brock. Number 24, Tanner Roca. And number 4, Isis Lewis.
Kick is up. And it looks like Isis Lewis will be able to return this. He looks to the right. He makes a man miss. He makes another man miss. He could go to the house. Isis gets it right back. Touchdown, Baron. Isis is obviously ticked off about that last touchdown. It's like, let me do it myself. And scores a touchdown on the kickoff.
Wow, that was great. Get the ball up the sideline, tiptoe his way all the way to the end zone, making about 4 or 5 Christchurch defenders miss. That was something incredible.
Yeah, around the 30-40 yard line, you're really walking the tightrope, close to that sideline, but was able to cut it back
To attempt the extra point for Blue
and
Ridge
beat the
is
whole
number 16,
Christchurch
Johan Silver.
kickoff team for the touchdown. He obviously was not happy with what happened the last play. I was like,
It's all about just being able to get the ball out.
it was, he was like, let me do it myself, and it got one back for his team.
And the extra point is good. And that makes the score with 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first half of play.
Pretty exciting.
14.
A little bit exciting two exciting plays there for both Christchurch and Blue Ridge there.
Yeah, 2 incredibly long touchdowns. And the lead still stays 7 by the Barons.
That was a great answer by Isis Lewis. I think he recognizes his mistake and came back on his own and just took the ball to the house.
Out to kick off for Blue Ridge is number 16, Johan Silva.
Johan is a back to kick for the Barons.
Back deep to receive for Christchurch is number 3, DJ Sims. And number 2, Jackson Sweeter.
There's 7:20 left in this quarter, this half. Christchurch will receive the ball in the second half. Ref blows the whistle. Johan out to kick. The ball is up. Looks like it's behind the head of number 2. And it'll be a touchback.
Silver's kick goes into
Great
the end
kick
zone for
by
a
Johan
touchback.
Silver.
It will be first down and 10 for the Seahorses.
It's a really nice kick, actually, by Johan Silver. You don't see very many high school players able to get the ball into the end zone.
Yeah, he's a very strong foot for only a sophomore. The Barons look to, get a quick stop here, get the ball. Hopefully, no big gains.
Yeah, just play their assignments here and keep the Seahorses to limited yardage.
Christchurch continues with that 2 extra offensive lineman look. That worked well for Bishop O'Connell last week against the Barons. Motion left, run up to Porter Lewis, and he's gone too. He's another massive touchdown. 3 in a row by both teams.
80-yard run from number 44.
Seeing one long run in a game is, I would say, rare, and seeing it 3 times back to back to back is just something crazy for sure.
I think, Christchurch switched to that 2 offensive lineman look, and it's really helped. I mean, they ran that play, they ran that 2 offensive lineman look twice, and they scored 2 long touchdowns off of it. So it seems to be working.
Out to attempt
week.
the extra point for Christchurch is number 60, Jack Barker.
Lefty kicker. You don't see that very often. Looks like it's going to be
flag down on the field.
Approachment. Offsides on
Offside on number 15, Devin Walker.
Devin Walker got a little bit antsy there, trying to get in the backfield and block the kick.
On the following kickoff.
The refs come out of the field. Timeout.
Timeout called by Christchurch.
Timeout Christchurch. I'm not sure.
Looks like there's ice thrown kicker.
Maybe. I think there was some confusion on the side of Christchurch if they wanted to go for it or not.
Bad decision on my part. Bad decision on my part.
So, how do you feel about the LSU-Alabama game later on?
It's going to be a fun one.
Who do you have?
I think LSU is going to win. Joe Burrow,
Yes.
personally, I think he's the best player in the country. He's been outstanding
Yeah,
so far this season.
I think LSU is going to win just slightly over Alabama, giving Alabama their first loss of the season.
Yeah, but even if Alabama loses here, I still think they'll have a good shot of making the college football playoffs.
Of course.
LSU, is the number 1 team in the country, so a loss to them wouldn't mean too much. And the number 4 team in the country was losing last time I checked.
Very highly anticipated game, though.
Penn State is down 12, but have the ball second and goal on Minnesota's 7. So a touchdown here would make it a game. It looks like because of the penalty, Christchurch will be, going for the 2-point conversion. I expect nothing less than a big run up the middle by Lawrence Porter. Ball snapped, run to the right by Lawrence, and he's going to be swallowed up The Barons will maintain the one.
And the 2-point conversion is no good for Christchurch.
That's a great tackle by number 77, Jack Dickey, just getting his pads down and putting him right into Lawrence Porter's chest and putting him on his back. That's a great tackle.
Yeah, Caleb loves to. Caleb does not shy away from that contact. That's the big running back Lawrence Porter's coming from. You know, Caleb's just going to swallow him up, and he's going to love it too.
Yeah, fantastic defense by Blue Ridge there. Now they're up 1 point.
You know, any lead's a lead, so the Barons will take it, but you know, they got to look to score here, not give up the big play anymore. Got to stay disciplined. Yeah, this is a much different game than what happened last time, where the Barons won 42-0. It's already 14-13, and with 7 minutes left to go in the quarter and a half.
Very exciting game so far here, especially for a state semifinal game. Is definitely something exciting to watch.
Number 60, Jack Barker. Back deep to return for the Barons is number 10, Keenan Brock, number 24, Tanner Roca, and number 4, Isis Lewis.
Even though their kicker is left-footed, I look for him to kick away from Isis Lewis, seeing as he beat them for a long kick return last time. Ref blows the whistle. The kick is up, and yeah, they are kicking away from them. Oh, to KB, all the way to the other side of the field. He's got the left side. Isis with a nice block. He gets to the outside. Oh, and he stiff arms the guy for an extra few yards. He gets out to about the 43-yard line.
Nice return from number 10, Keenan Brock.
The Blue Ridge return game has been pretty good so far in this second quarter. Both Isis Lewis and Keenan Brock have had 2 very good runs on these past 2 kick receptions.
And the Barons have pretty good field position to start this drive on the 43-yard line. With 7 minutes left, I was going to run, try to beat the clock a little bit, give Christchurch less time to score. They go to the twins look on each side, and Tremel Thompson in the back of the motion right by Fort Carding. And it's a pass. He's got Fort open, a nice pass, nice catch by Fort. So about a 5-yard gain.
Reception by number 14, Fort Carding.
It's a little bit of a high pass to Devin Walker, but Fort Carding was able to pull that one in.
I think he had to put that one on
Push
the
out of bounds by
line.
number 12,
Yeah.
Brock
As the
Wilson.
cornerback was,
It'll be
a
second
little
down
bit in
for
front of
Blue Ridge.
Fort. So Devin Walker floated it in there above his head. And Fort made a nice play to get that catch and get a nice little gain of 5 yards. Sitting there, that's trips right. Jacob Bryson, lone receiver on the left, and Tremel Thompson still in the backfield. Motion left, Isis Lewis. It's a run to Tremel Thompson. Keeps turning his feet. Gets a gain of about 3. Will make it
3-yard
3rd
run
and 2.
by number 33, Tremel Thompson. Taken down on the play by number 65.
That's a good run by for Tremel Thompson, getting them 3rd and very manageable yards for Blue Ridge.
Yeah, Tremel is really. I love the way he just keeps moving his feet in the runs. Even if he gets wrapped up a little bit, he still will move his feet and usually get an extra gain of 1 or 2 yards. Because if he had just went down there, it would have only been a gain of 1. Trips left. Jacob Bryce, the lone receiver on the right. Tremel in the backfield. And it's a pass on 3rd down. Got good protection. Isis Lewis open. It's a catch, 1st down. He cuts it right. Gonna cut back left. He breaks the tackle. He gets a block. Oh.
Wow, what a
40-yard reception
great
by
run after
number
catch
4.
yards by number 4, Isis Lewis, who I said was going to be a stand-up player today, and he has definitely lived up to that.
The Barons just looking shifty in the open field. Great play by Devin Walker to get that pass off. I think if Keegan Kozak gets a block on a Lawrence Porter there at the end, I think Ice would have walked into the end zone. But Keegan was banged up this week. Number 85, Keegan Kozak was banged up this week with the shoulder injury. But he's out there, he's playing. But I think he still might be a little hesitant. Motion right for Cardin. Pass play. He's got He's got pressure on him. Stiff arm, throws the ball away, and it's picked off.
Hey, pro.
I don't know what Devin was thinking there.
Interception by number 22.
He should have just tried throwing that right as he got out of the pocket, make it easy on himself, and goes from second down.
Yeah, it's never a good idea to flow one right in the middle. I understand throwing the ball away, but to the wide in the middle of the field.
Should have just looked sideline.
That's just that inexperience.
Devin Walker had Fort Carden wide open as he was breaking in his route too, and I think he could have dumped that off to him.
Personally, I think Ford was pretty well covered. I think the Barons were pretty well covered across the board, but that's when you have to throw it away. I know that's a massive play, especially in the red zone for the Barons. Could have scored there. Or staying with that 2 offensive lineman look. I would too, as it's been working. It's a pass play. And he breaks through. He's got that extra speed. Able to break free, get a gain of about 3 yards.
3-yard run by number 10.
Could have been much worse.
Jalen Wood. Taken down on the play by
And Inawako, number 44, showing off that 4.3 speed, chasing down number 10, Jalen Wood, the quarterback. Get a hand on him, slowing him down, and then Keenan Brock was able to finish off the tackle.
Penn State turns it over on downs. Minnesota. Looks like Minnesota's going to have a good shot to win this game. Staying with the 2 offensive lineman look with the fullback and then Lawrence Porter in the backfield with the quarterback under center. Motion left, DJ Sims, and it's a pitch. A flag on the play, but Cam Coley swallows him up anyways in the backfield. Just too quick for that Christchurch offensive line. I think the Barons are getting adjusted a little to this 2 offensive line look. Yeah, but there is a flag. If I'm the Barons, I'd probably decline it. Seeing as it was already a massive loss.
offside on Christchurch.
They do decline, which is a no-brainer for Coach Jimmy Wills.
Yeah, it would have been a 5-yard loss anyways, but instead now it's a 5-yard loss and a loss of downs.
It'll be 3rd down and 12 for Christchurch.
Big 3rd down for the Barons. Looking to get a stop here, get the ball back, and get a chance at another score. Staying with the same 2 offensive line look with the fullback and Lawrence Porter behind him. And it's a pass. He looks right. And it's sacked by Kalen Danos.
Sacked by number 53, Kalen Danos.
Cam Cooley was back there too. Those 2 have just had an outstanding day on the defensive side of the ball. Just plagued their backfield all day. You know, if it weren't for those 2, I think it might be a much different game.
It's a great positive response for the defense on Blue Ridge after that interception thrown by Devin Walker. That's definitely something that they needed.
Is number 15, Devin Walker.
Lewis looks a little uncomfortable on the sideline here. So Devin Walker is going to be the one returning this punt. I mean, but he showed the same flashes in the backfield. That's a good punt under pressure. He goes. Devin Walker making people miss. Oh! That's a late hit. Oh, so I apologize for that. A nice run by Devin Walker, being able to make a few guys miss. Only gets a gain of about 10 or 15, but still, the way he's able to stand his feet, he looks so nonchalant when making his moves, and it's really fun to watch.
Yeah, he was able to, for that change of direction, to get the switch sides of the field and get some more yards than when it looked like he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, trips right with Devin. Ice is back on the field, looks to be fine, and it's a pitch to KB. Nice block there on the right by Isis Lewis. Oh, there's a flag down. Not sure who it's on.
1-yard run by number 10, Keenan Brock.
But
tackled on the play by number 44.
the play just took too long to develop.
There's a flag down on the field.
The exchange from Devin Walker to Keenan Brock was just fumbled, not able to really run the play as they wanted. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see who it's on. Looks like it's going to be a holding on the Barons. Killer penalty to start a drive.
Yeah, especially after that great defensive work by the Blue Ridge defense. 4 and out for Christchurch. That's something that Blue Ridge didn't want to have here.
Devin Walker trots out onto the field. Tells us relays the play to the rest of the offense as they break the huddle. Gonna be twins on each side with Tramel Thompson behind Devin Walker in the backfield. The ball snapped. It's gonna be a pass play. He looks right to Jacob Rice, and he's able to make a catch. Oh, what a touchdown, Jacob Rice! What a throw and catch by Devin Walker. Jacob Rice using his 6'6" height to just moss number 7, I think, for the touchdown.
That's a big throw for Devin Walker to make after that interception, as well as coming in late in the season for Kenyon Carter. That's a great pass to make.
Yeah, Devin Walker just threw that ball up and told his receiver, go and make a play, and he did for the touchdown. Johan back to kick. And it's easily good. He's just
extra
so
point
this year.
With 2 minutes and 16 seconds
Barons
remaining
gonna stop here.
in this first
Go to the
half.
half
The score,
8-point lead.
your Blue Ridge Barons
They'll be
21,
looking good to
and the
start the
Christchurch
second half.
Seahorses 13.
Thinking about grabbing some hot cocoa at the half.
Oh, 100%. It is chilly out here in the Blue Ridge Mountains today.
We got the wind blowing a little bit, not helping with the cold. But I mean, these teams continue to compete, and no injuries so far either, which usually happens a little more in the cold. But still been a great day.
Both teams have been putting some great plays on display so far in this first half, and I think it's going to translate over to the second half, and it's going to be a really good game to the end.
That catch by Jacob Rice really, because last weekend
Returning
the Barons lost their
Christchurch is
number 1
Jackson
receiver, Malik
Slaughter.
Brown, to injury. But he should be okay. But I think he's out for the rest of the season. But for Jacob Rice to make a play like that, just really solidifies the receiving core, because there were some questions after the loss of the number 1 receiver. The kick is back to number 2. Looks to return up the middle. Nice. Tanner Roca able to make the initial hit, and wrapped up and taken down.
15-yard return by number 2, Jackson Slaughter.
Tanner Roca.
Taken down on the play by number 24, Tanner Roca, and number 13, Cam Cooley.
Yeah, Seahorses will start the drive on the 30-yard line. Looking to go 70 yards with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. And they do receive the ball at the start of the second half.
Let's see what Christchurch can do here with 2:10 left in the first half, and about 68 yards to the end zone.
They're finally going away from that 2 offensive lineman look. I think the Barons, recognized it, made some adjustments. It's a QB run. Jalen Wood, Andy Nawako able to snag him in the backfield for a big loss of about 3 yards.
Jalen Wood tackled in the backfield by number 44, Andy Nawako.
And he used his
Who will be
long
second
arms
down in the
just
distance
to
for the
wrap him up.
Seahorses.
Jalen almost got away, but Andy was there to bring him down.
Andy Nawako is really a freak of nature out there on the field with his insane athletic ability, as well as his unmatched strength on the field is just incredible.
Big play on first down. Just slow that drive down, and the clock will continue to run. I suspect a pass here. It is. Cam. Oh. He's got DJ Sims. Keenan Brock just got burned.
Touchdown, Christchurch.
Cam Cooley was a second away from making that play, but DJ Sims was able to
72-yard
catch that ball,
pass.
take it in the end
Number
zone.
10, Jalen Wood. To number
You could hear Coach Wills on the sidelines pre-snap telling Keenan Brock to back up, and unfortunately DJ Sims burned him on his go route right away.
Jalen Wood just hit Cam Cooley. Cam Cooley, broke through the offensive line, but Jalen Wood hit him with a pump fake and was able to get that pass off to DJ Sims, who was wide open for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's something that Christchurch needed in response to that Blue Ridge touchdown, and I think that's definitely something that's going to affect them positively the rest of the game.
timeout, Blue Ridge.
Yeah, it's just a big touchdown with 1:18 left in the first half. As I assume Christchurch will go for 2 here, as they failed last time, trying to tie up the game before half, and then receive it and look to score in the second half.
Definitely. After missing that 2-point conversion after the last touchdown, I think that they really want to tie this up going into halftime.
Not a smart,
Yeah, our cameraman Jason Taylor decided not to wear socks today or shoes, so he's sitting up here in 40-degree weather with slides on, and he's really feeling the pain.
I think my feet are purple, are they?
Jason, you're gonna run back to your room during halftime.
A little bit purple?
I think he's a little bit too cold to really say anything right now.
He's just, I don't know. His feet look purple. They appear purple.
I'm going to the field house for halftime.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Jason.
You can get your shoes during halftime.
I think I might want some wool socks and a big old pair of boots.
They've got 3 wide receivers right. Looks like a QB run, no pass, and it's batted down by Devin Walker.
The 2-point conversion by Christchurch is no
Bears
good.
stay with the
With
2-point
1
lead
minute and 18
and have
seconds
an 18
remaining in
minute
this first half of
1 minute and
play.
18
A
seconds
score,
left.
your
try
Blue
to
Ridge
score.
Barons 21.
Devin Walker's been making some good plays, both offensively and defensively here so far today, and I think that he's been managing his huge task very well so far.
This game so far has just been big play after big play. The Barons, they've been quick to strike. I think they definitely have a chance to score here with 1 minute and 18 seconds left. I don't think they have any. I think they have all their timeouts left.
They took one.
They have 2 timeouts left. Sorry, and I think they should definitely have a chance to score here.
Yeah, this has been a really good game so far. Offensively, it's just been score after score after score, really, and a lot of it's just been really big yardage plays that results in touchdowns.
Keenan Brock, number 24, Tanner Roca, and number 4, Isis Lewis.
I'm excited to see what Blue Ridge can do here with 1:18 left in the first half. Maybe get a few points up on the board before going on to the break.
Yeah, I expect them to kick away from Isis Lewis again. Wouldn't want them to break one off right at the end of the half.
I want to see if they're going to look for their third option, Tanner Roca, in the middle.
It's kicked via Tanner Roca to receive. Look to his left. Able to get around the outside, and it's going to be a flag on Isis Lewis.
Oh, we got the ball! We got the ball! He's not getting home.
It's returned by number 24,
Flag on
Tanner
Isis
Roca.
Lewis.
There
I
is,
think when he went to
however, a
block,
flag
he just
down the field.
kind of tripped up, but it was a hold. Grabbed him on his way to the ground.
Yeah, it looks like Isis Lewis has lost his footing when he was going into that tackle, and he just dragged the
We'll push the ball back 10 yards for
the
Blue
defensive player to the ground, and
So this makes the drive much less feasible for the Barons, as they'll look to go 80 yards on their just 1 minute and 8 seconds.
I wonder what Blue Ridge will do with such limited time left in the first half.
Yeah, Coach Will is going to bring out the best in his playbook for this drive.
I wonder if they'll just play conservative, just run the ball a little bit, go into the half without any turnovers here on this drive.
Motion left for Carden. Looks like it's going to be a design QB run, and just that type of play takes long to develop. And number 55, Elia Fontecchio, was able to get up in the backfield and make a tackle.
1 yard gain for number 15, Devin Walker.
Yeah, the clock's running down here with 45 seconds left in the first half. Couldn't see anything really happening here except for maybe a miracle run like we've seen so far quite a few times this game.
I think that's obvious that they're not going to try to score as they ran a ram play and were down and didn't run, just let the clock bleed, didn't call a timeout. So I expect probably another run play here. Flag down.
Flag down on the field.
Delay of game on the Barons.
Delay of game on Blue Ridge. We'll move the ball back 5 yards.
Yeah, that pretty much signals the Barons aren't trying to score. Maybe take a knee here or run the ball.
Timeout called by Blue Ridge.
Barons take a timeout. Not sure what they're going to discuss here. There's only 17 seconds left in the half, but might as well use it if you got it.
Maybe a little miracle run again here by the Blue Ridge offense. Maybe Isis Lewis again taken to the house, about 85 yards.
Yeah. Looks like they're putting CJ Kasner and Tanner Roca in for this play. Getting some bigger bodies. Huddle breaks.
Minnesota won.
Minnesota has beaten number 4 Penn
31
State.
to 19.
Penn State so many years have just been right on the edge of the playoff picture, and this year they finally in the top 4 and immediately lose. It's just hard to watch.
Once again squandering.
Pitt fan, but and it's a QB sneak. Looks like he's still moving, but refs blow the whistle. This is going to be the end of the
QB
half.
sneak by number 15, Devin Walker. At the end of the first half of play, the score, your Blue Ridge Barons 21 and the Christchurch Seahorses 19.
Yeah, at the end of the half, Barons 21, Christchurch 19, and Christchurch will receive the ball in the second half.
Okay, 1-1.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, put 11 seconds back.
What? Is that not right?
Did he say 11 seconds?
Did he say 11 seconds? I thought he said 1-1.
Well, that's 11.
Right, right.
Yeah, okay.
I know, but.
Okay, I'm not trying to
I
be
think
smart aleck, okay?
No. But what down is it?
I do not know.
is interesting.
Where are we going? Silent?
It's cold as shit. Like my body's not used to this.
We should play college volleyball. Like the reporter. Eastern Carolina.
Huh?
We played college volleyball at Eastern Carolina.
ECU?
No.
She plays?
She did. She got plastic tits.
Is that the one throwing down there?
Yeah. It was like Aileen. Your last name. All on Instagram.
You did your research? Wow.
D1 volleyball. That's where you go for girls, man. Everyone says soccer and stuff. I'm like, half those girls are men.
Yeah, but the other half of volleyball girls are over 6 feet.
I mean, try to have a kid, maybe, but yeah.
I like tall girls, just not over 6 feet.
Depends how hot it is. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there are some that are stunning. Rolling.
Andrew, gone.
Andrew gets out of the booth.
At the start of the second half, the score, your Blue Ridge Barons 21 and the Christchurch Seahorses 19.
Hi, welcome back to the second half of this game at Alumni Field. The Barons will be kicking off to Christchurch to start this half. It's going to be a big drive. Barons are only have 2 right now, and if Christchurch can get on the board here and take Christchurch look to get on the board here quick and take their first lead of the game.
Out to kick the ball.
Yeah, this following that very exciting first half, the Barons and Christchurch both look to capitalize on or expand upon some of the plays they had in the first half.
Yeah, the Barons' key to success in the second half would be definitely to stop the big plays. They've got all 3 of Christchurch's touchdowns have all been plus, I think, at least 60 yards, and the kick is off. A nice kick. The number 3 returns it, nowhere to go, hit by his own guy, and down at about the 15-yard line.
It looks
Great kick by Johan, and the Barons, able to pounce on.
Taken down by number 4.
Cover the kick well.
It will be first down and 10.
It looks like number 3, DJ Sims, lost his footing a little bit there when he tried to switch sides of the field, and then it kind of turned a little bit of a mayhem when he bumped his own player, and now they're starting with their backs facing their end zone.
I think DJ Sims would have been better off just letting the ball bounce to the end zone and starting the drive on the 25-yard line instead of the 15. Yeah, I think Christchurch has gotten out of that 2 Oxford offensive lineman set again. Number 4, it's a quarterback keeper, and Cam Coley with the tackle for a gain of 1 by Jalen Wood.
Yeah, it's good defense right there by the Barons, already starting off the second half, wrapping them up right away, not giving them any daylight.
Yeah, big stop by Cam Coley. He's been all over the field today. Definitely leading the Barons in tackles. Kalen Danos has been another big, having a big game on the defense too. Those 2 guys are playing great back there. They're just gotta look to stop the big plays and hopefully get a 3rd and out. Motion left by number 2. The ball is snapped and it's a pitch right to Lawrence Porter. He breaks a few and gets to just across the first down marker for about a 9-yard run.
It's a good run for number 44, Lawrence Porter, getting the Seahorses some good yardage to get the first down, and let's see what they can do here on first down.
Yeah, he was close to breaking that one again, just cutting it up. People, you can't arm tackle Lawrence Porter. He's gonna run right through them. You really gotta lower your shoulder and deliver a blow. Barron showing blitz, and it's swallowed up. The run, Lawrence Porter.
Looks like the ball's fumbled.
Down. Barons have it, but refs. It looks like it's just going to be marked down.
Number 44.
Second down.
Porter taken down on the play by number 33, Tremel Thompson.
Tremel Thompson on the blitz was just right in the backfield. Met Lawrence Porter right as he got the ball and was able to make a stop for no gain.
It looks like it possibly could have been a fumble there on Lawrence Porter, but I guess the referee said he was down before he let go of the ball.
Ball snapped. The fake run. He looks left. His number. Oh, and it's almost picked off by Keenan Brock. He should have had that one. That should have been a touchdown.
Intended for number 7, Matthew
But
Shackelford.
Cam Cooley
Incomplete, and
playing a big hit on number 10, Jalen Wood. Hopefully getting him off his rhythm. That's why had to throw that one. That's why it was a bad throw, was because of that pressure by Cam Cooley.
Yeah, Devin Walker almost had that pick too, stepping out from behind the receiver.
That was Keenan Brock. I believe. No, was that
Yeah, that was Devin Walker.
I apologize. Yeah, he was on. That easily could have been a 6 the other way if he got his hands on it. 3rd down and 10. Trips left with DJ Sims on the right. The ball is snapped. He looks left. Screen pass to Lawrence. Oh, it's going to be a first down with ease. And he looks for more.
That's not a flag, coach.
And
He's
flag
flagged
down.
up into him.
DJ Sims.
How can you hold his ass?
He got about a 60-yard gain on that one, but it's going to be a
60-yard
flag on
screen
DJ
pass,
Sims for his
number
block
44.
on Isis Lewis.
It's going to be a first down still. That's ridiculous.
However, there is a penalty on the
He
play.
backed up into him with his butt. With his hands up in the air.
Where's the menu for?
Isis Lewis definitely helped to sell the penalty, but I think it was what happened before. He was grabbing him and then turned around and bumped into him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a tough decision to make as a referee where
Holding will be called on number 3 of the Christchurch Seahorses, pushing the ball back.
Dude, how do you block with your butt?
Yeah, and this play's coming back. It'll still be a first down, though, for Christchurch.
It will still, however, be first down for
sorry for a little bit of the problem there by the cameraman. We had a little bit of a camera problem there for all the viewers at home.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah,
I think Blue Ridge got a little bit lucky with
That was-
that flag
that
though.
was a great play call by Christchurch, though, with the cue on and the halfback screen. He had 5 blockers, and the only one there was Tramel Thompson. And but sadly, the holding call negates it. Ball is snapped. Pass left, number 2. Fort. Who is that?
2-yard gain to number 2, Jackson Swanner.
Charles Meadows
On the
on the
play
tackle.
by number 32, Charlie Meadows.
And number 2, Charlie Meadows on the
Will be
tackle.
second down
Yeah,
for the
he hasn't got on the.
Seahorses.
He doesn't play that often, but that was great job of being able to step on the field and make a play. He's not scared to be out there. He wants to be out there. He wants to get his shot.
Yeah, right on that quick swing out to Jackson Swanner, 3 Blue Ridge defenders were able to get on him right away.
Barron showing blitz, and they bring it. Nice blitz pickup by Lawrence Porter. Well, there was a little contact there, but refs say nothing happened. I could have seen that
This
called
pass
each way,
intended for number
but I
12,
think it was
Brock Wilson, falls incomplete. Will be 3rd down and 8
it'll be
for the
third.
Seahorses.
It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Barons. Barons showed blitz, brought the blitz, and we're able to force Jalen Wood out of the pocket. But if it weren't for a great pass pickup by Lawrence Porter, it would have easily been a sack. So at least they got that positive out of the play.
Yeah, third and long for Christchurch here. Let's see if they can pick up a first down.
Pass play. Barons. Tramel Thompson on the sack. There were multiple
Sacked
Barons.
by number 33, Tramel Thompson.
That's a great bring on the blitz there by the Blue Ridge defense. Able to get to quarterback Jalen Wood right away and didn't give him any time to get his eyes upfield for a pass.
The whole defensive line was back there. Nowhere Jalen Wood could have gone.
Out to punt for the Seahorses is number 44,
So
Lawrence
that's
Porter.
if they got even a small gain on that one, they might have went for it on
Returning
4th
for
down.
the Barons
But with that big
is number
loss,
15,
they're gonna
Devin
punt
Walker.
it. And
And number 4, Isis Lewis.
yeah, and Isis Lewis is back for this punt. He's electric. You always gotta be. Oh, almost an offsides by Cam Cooley. Oh.
Wow. Straight up and out of bounds.
Roca brought the pressure. And
Short punt
number
from
44
Christchurch,
Lawrence
and it
Porter
will be
made a
first down and 10
nice little
for
juke
Barons.
to get the punt off, but it did not go anywhere. About 5 or 6 yards on that punt, and the Barons will have excellent field position to start this play.
Tanner Roca bringing the pressure off the edge right away, right into Lawrence Porter's face before he was able to get the kickoff. and it went straight up, and he got little to no yards off that kick.
Yeah, Lawrence Porter did make a nice play, though, to avoid the loss. But still, not much better with the punt. 3 wide receivers left. Tramel Thompson in the backfield. Ball snapped, and it's a run to the left. Tramel makes a nice cut, breaks a few tackles. It's a gain of about
First down
12.
run by number 33.
That's a great play by Tramel
Thompson.
Thompson. Just run it. He's also
Taken
another
down
running
on the
back,
play by
but you
number
cannot arm
7,
tackle.
Matthew
Just
Shackelford.
runs right through those arms. You really got to lower his shoulder when you want to tackle him.
Yeah, that's Tramel Thompson's a big body running the ball, and he is hard to tackle.
Yeah, those runs up inside haven't been fantastic for the Bears today, but that was a great one by Tramel Thompson. 3 wide receivers left. Jacob Rice to the right, and it's a designed QB run. Devin Walker looking for the outside, but he gets swallowed up
Devin
by
Walker
Lawrence
with the
Porter
key.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled in the backfield by number 44, Lawrence Porter. It will be 2nd down and 11 for the Barons.
Yeah, Devin Walker had multiple linemen and linebackers in pursuit of him. He just couldn't slip free and get out towards the sideline.
Yeah, I was looking for the edge there, but not able to get it as Lawrence Porter, trips him up from behind. I'd look for a pass here. Devin Walker's not afraid to take shots either, so this one might be in the end zone. A deep pass. Motion left, Keegan Kozak. Ball snapped. He's looking left with the pass, and he does air it out to Isis Lewis. Touchdown. Isis Lewis. 30-yard pass.
30-yard pass and catch from number 4, Isis Lewis.
Yeah, Devin, we ran the same exact play. They ran the same exact play earlier in this game and found Isis Lewis wide open, and it works again.
That is a fantastic catch by Isis Lewis, with a guy right in his hands. He was able to contest that catch and come down with it, and then just walk into the end zone.
As I said, Devin Walker not afraid to take shots in the end zone, and that's exactly what he did. And the Barons come up with 6 points. Now 7.
And the extra point is good. And that'll make the score with 6 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Your Blue Ridge Barons 28 and the Christchurch Seahorses 19.
Barons with a 9-point lead currently. Christchurch looking to score, looking to turn the momentum around, because right now it is in the hands of Blue Ridge. You're getting that massive stop and forcing the bad punt and then scoring a few plays later.
Out for the kickoff.
Yeah, that's something that Blue Ridge needed right away on offense in this 3rd quarter to get some points up and make even bigger separation in the score.
One thing that's the Barons have really been good at today is, last week they really shot themselves in the foot with penalties, almost lost the game because of it. Had hundreds, probably close to 200 yards of penalties. But this week they've really limited them and not shot themselves in the foot and put themselves in a good position to win this game.
Yeah, they've been showing a lot of discipline so far in the game, penalties-wise.
It's another deep one. It is fielded though, but number 2, and he muffs it. And Cam's right there for another one to the 15-yard line.
15-yard
Silver is just
Jackson Swanner.
He's been so good for a sophomore.
By number 13.
Teams aren't used to having kickers that can boot one to the end zone, but he has a boot, and he's definitely going to be getting some Division I looks soon.
Yeah, the kicker position is definitely overlooked by, especially fans. Overlook kickers, but it is really a weapon to have a good kicker on your team.
I've been on football teams that have been scared to kick extra points, but with Johan out there, last year they kicked 2 40-yarders, and those, if they didn't get those 2 6 points, they would have lost the game. So it just shows you how valuable a kicker of that caliber is. Got an extra offensive lineman, 2 receivers left. Motion right, DJ Sims, and it's a give to the left to Lawrence Porter for a gain of about 7.
7-yard run by number 44, Lawrence Porter, taken down. On
Yeah, it's a good run by Lawrence Porter, able to get outside towards the sidelines and pick up some good yards.
Yeah, nice run on first down for about 8 yards, and setting them up for good field position on second down. Second down is short. This wouldn't be a bad time to take a shot deep. Because worst case scenario, 3rd and 2, you hand the ball to Lawrence, and he's usually been able to get 2 yards pretty easily.
Yeah, he's been doing his fair share for sure this whole game.
Pass to number 2 for about
first down reception by number 2, Jackson Swanner.
He's in Fort
Tackled on the play by
off
number
coverage.
14, Fort Carter.
And made the pass and catch pretty easy for Christchurch.
Yeah, Jackson Swanner actually has been. Yeah, we've been seeing him come up quite a bit this game, and he's been doing a great part for the Christchurch receiving core.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the better players on their offense. The ball is snapped, QB run, and it's just swallowed up
Taken
by
down in the backfield.
CJ Kastner
Number 10,
and Andy
Jalen
Nwaco. He had nowhere to go.
Barons, number 44,
That is great pressure by Andy Nwaco coming in and giving Jalen Wood no opportunity to get his eyes upfield and look for a pass.
They read it perfectly too. They faked the handoff to Lawrence Porter, but they were there. They were there to swallow it up, and it makes it 2nd and about 17, right where the Barons want them. Motion right, DJ Sims, and it's a pass play. He's looking to his right. CJ Kastner, another sack. This time,
sacked by number 13, Cam Cooley. It will now be 3rd down in the distance for the Seahorses.
The Barons' defense, especially the defensive line, has really showed up in the second half. Jalen Wood has had no time back there to make any sort of play whatsoever. As soon as he drops back, there's 4 Barons in the backfield, looking to take him down.
The Christchurch offensive line needs to pick themselves up a little bit here before they let the Blue Ridge defense walk all over them.
I'm not sure what play you call up on 3rd and 23. Andy Nwaco bring the pressure again. Oh my! He is sacked by almost the whole Barons team.
Will be 4th down for the Seahorses.
They're bringing that pressure all day. And they cannot block these Barons right now. The coach has got to talk to that offensive line.
Yep, Christchurch has just been getting a little bit overwhelmed here with all the pressure that's coming in from the defensive linemen and the linebackers. Jalen Wood's gotten no chance whatsoever right now.
Looks like the sun's coming out a little bit for this game. Probably be nice for those guys on the field, warm up a little bit. Isis Lewis back to receive, and it's a bouncer to the left, not going to be returnable. And the Barons are going to start their drive right from the 50-yard line.
And there will be 1st down and 10 for Blue Ridge.
The Barons trying to extend their lead on this drive, go up 2 scores, and make it so make that Christchurch comeback a lot harder.
Definitely. Let's see what Devin Walker can do here in terms of putting up some more points and getting the ball up to his receivers even better.
Yeah, Barron's looking to score on this drive quick. Put this one away as soon as possible. They got 3 wide receivers left. Jacob Rice alone on the right. Tramel Thompson in the backfield. The ball snapped. So run to the middle by Tramel Thompson. Keeps moving those feet. Gets about 6 yards in the game
number 33,
on the run.
Tramel Thompson. Taken down to the play by number 4.
That's a good run.
Barron's really struggled on those inside runs early in the game. But now they've kind of worn down that Christchurch defensive front and have able to pick up a few yards.
I think helping out is just the depth that Blue Ridge has. If you look at the 2 sidelines, the size difference between the 2 teams, that could definitely play a part.
Yeah. Devin Walker, another run inside with Trammell Thompson. This time, Christchurch able to swallow him up for about a gain of 1. I think Christchurch suspected that run up the middle, and were able to penetrate early and just mess up the run.
Yeah, after these 2 runs, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe Devin Walker take the ball himself and try and make a play with his feet.
Yeah, look left. Expect Devin Walker to look for his left. His favorite target so far has been Isis Lewis, but he has been spreading the ball around. Same formation. Devin Walker takes the ball. It is a pass play. Trammell there to help block. And then gets some pressure. He looks right. He's going to get that first down. A nice 15-yard run by Devin Walker.
Number 15, Devin Walker.
And some Christchurch players are pretty angered about that run by Devin Walker. They almost had him down in the back, but about 3 players surrounded him. But able to score through there. He's just so elusive. He's been so elusive so far this game. And then his arm, he's made some plays with his arm too. You know, people expected him to be shy to throw the ball, and maybe not live up to his potential as a thrower. But he's made some great throws here today.
Yeah, he's been definitely quite confident with the ball in his hands. It doesn't look like he's been shy by any means throwing the ball.
Yeah, he has 3 touchdown passes. Motion left Isis Lewis. It's another pass play. He looks to Andy Nwako, who catches the ball, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Barron.
DJ Sims just didn't even try to tackle him on that play. He just watched him walk into the end zone. This Christchurch team, starting to look defeated.
Yeah, they're definitely demoralized here right now.
They're just walking to the line of scrimmage.
Andy Nwako took with that nice catch and walking into the end zone.
Yeah. Andy Nwako, not really known for his receiving skills, more on the defensive side of the ball, but because of some injuries, Andy Nwako's had to step up and catch the passes. And last week he had a touchdown. This week he has a touchdown, and he's really embraced the role as a wide receiver, and he's played well. Johan, another easy
Silver's
kick.
extra point is good. That makes a score with 1 minute and 40
Johan Silver's been very consistent this game. You haven't even seen the ball hug anywhere near the uprights. He puts in a lot of work in practice.
Yeah, and it's been so nice to see Andy Nwako, blossom into an excellent football player this year. Last year was his first year playing football. He came here halfway through his sophomore year for basketball, and he's from Nigeria. And Nigeria isn't a big. Nigeria, not much football going on over there. So he came here. He had the body for football. So people like me and some other people convinced him to play football. And last year he struggled. He had never played a contact sport like that, and he didn't really know how to tackle. He'd reach for the face mask a lot of the time. But now he had a sack on the last drive, catching a long touchdown. He's really just learned the sport and excelled.
Back deep returning for the Seahorses.
Andy has done fantastic all season. Every game in, game out, I think he's just done incredible.
Johan back to kick. The ref blows the whistle. And the kick is off. Another long one. Number 2 to receive. He's got some more room this time. He makes a couple guys miss. Gets the ball out to about the 32 to start this drive. That's a plus. Even though it's only the 32-yard line, the past 2 returns had only gone out to about the 15. So, a little better field position to start this drive.
Nice return for number 2.
Yeah, let's see what Christchurch can do here after those 2 back-to-back touchdowns. I think hopefully they can put a little bit of wind in their sails and get the ball upfield a bit here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a must-score drive, almost must-score drive for Christchurch, because if they don't score here, they could be digging themselves into an even bigger hole. They got two running backs this time. Jalen Wood in the backfield, 2 receivers left. The ball is snapped. Pressure right away by CJ Kasner, but gets the pass off to number 12. That was a great job by Jalen Wood. Under pressure, still able to keep his eyes
Jalen Wood
upfield
with a
and
throw.
deliver a strike to
Number
12 for the first down.
Rock
Not the
Wolfson.
first down, but
7-yard
about
reception
7
for
yards.
Wolfson, and it will be second down.
Yeah, that was a broken play. Jalen Wood was trying to get his grip on the ball, and it slowed him down a little bit, and he was able to get out of the pocket and just flip the ball out to Rock Wolfson, which resulted in some positive yards.
I look for the run here from Lawrence Porter. They haven't run the ball much. Oh, but it is a pass. But it is to Lawrence Porter. Jamel Thompson looking to make the tackle, and he is. But they do get the first down. Gain of about 8 here.
Taken down on the play by number 33, Tramel Thompson.
Looks like
Will be first down and 10 for
looks
the
like Christchurch has really started to go to the pass more. They had run the ball, 75% of the time in the first half. But now that they're down a few scores, they're looking to the pass, and it's been pretty decent except for the constant pressure from the Barons.
I think there's maybe a little bit of panic for Christchurch now. I think they're just trying to throw the ball, get some bigger yardage plays.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter, I assume. Only one guy in the backfield, and it's a pass. It's another screen. Those screens have really worked today. I don't know why they haven't thrown them more. Lawrence, keep moving his feet, get down to the 30-yard line, and that'll end the quarter.
25-yard play by number 44.
The Barons have really struggled to
Lawrence
diagnose
Porter. Taken down once
diagnose
again by number 33 of
the
Blue
running
Ridge.
back
Tramel
screens,
Thompson
and it's
will
been
be
really
first down and
effective.
10 for Christchurch.
They see the pass and they think, it's going to be a pass, and they get all this penetration.
At the end of the third
But
quarter, the score.
Lawrence
Your
Porter
Blue
breaks
Ridge
out,
Barons,
and he has
35,
multiple blockers
and the
upfield for
Christchurch
him.
Seahorses, 19.
Let's check some college football scores, see what's going on. So, number 12 Baylor is beating TCU in triple overtime. The LSU-Alabama game has just started, and it's still 0-0. That's going to be excellent. Number 2, number 3. I can't wait to see that one. And then Ohio State absolutely blew out Maryland. Minnesota's undefeated and beat Penn State. If I'm them, Minnesota should be looking maybe at a playoff spot. They are a Big Ten team. They beat number 4 Penn State. I wouldn't be surprised if they are in that playoff conversation soon. And they got matchups against 18 Iowa and 13 Wisconsin left. So if they can win those 2 games and play in a Big Ten championship, they have a shot at that college football playoff.
Yeah, there's definitely a shocking game for Minnesota to beat Penn State today. Number 4, Penn State against an unranked team is a little bit shocking, to say at the least.
Yeah, Minnesota, but they've been getting better. They got new head coach PJ Fleck. I think it's his second year there from Western, who led Western Michigan to an undefeated record. He signed a massive extension earlier this week, and all of his staff did too. Yeah, they wanted to keep them there as much as possible, seeing as jobs have opened up at USC and Florida State. Pass, Jack Dickey, another cute running back screen, but Andy Nwako, listen to this one out. Oh, but Porter keeps his feet moving. It took 6 Barons to bring Porter Lewis down there.
Lawrence Porter.
That's a big guy to get down.
I apologize.
Andy Nwako. Will be second
Yeah, the
down.
5'9", 210 running back is definitely a tough guy to get down on the ground. It'll take more than one person to get him down.
Yeah, the Barons were better to. They did a much better job at diagnosing that play there, with the screen. If an offensive lineman is not blocking you whatsoever, there's a good chance they're running the screen. And I think the Barons realized that on that play. They got trips right, and he's looking right to DJ Sims, and Tanner Roca is there first but misses the tackle. Ball down. I thought he was down there. I thought he was on Andy Nwako or whoever tackled him, so he was not down. But the refs call it dead. and it is,
Screen pass
so
to
it will
number
be a
3,
dead
DJ
ball.
Sims.
I really don't think that that DJ Sims was down whatsoever. It looked like the ball popped out well right as the Andy Nwako hit him. I really think that Tanner Rocco could have taken that to the house, picking that up.
And that was Isis Lewis who recovered the ball. But I thought DJ Sims was on the back of a defender, so not down. But I think the refs saw something different, and they have a much better angle than we do. So I don't think I'm in the correct position to make that call, especially on the opposite side of the field. Only one person in the backfield. It's another pass play. I think he's gonna run the ball, but he looks to pass. Oh, and it's right off the hands of DJ Sims. He had him open. He had him wide. He had him open. Do a excellent pass on the run, and just off the hands of DJ Sims. You got to come down with that one if they want to win this game.
Would now be fourth down for the
That's an unfortunate turn of events for DJ Sims. He was wide open in the end zone. Isis Lewis, he had like a good 4-yard separation between Isis Lewis and unfortunately slipped right through his hands.
Yeah, that's a tough throw. Rolling up in the pocket. Like I thought he was going to take off with the ball, but I guess he saw DJ Sims and was still able to, as he was running forward, get that pass off and throw a strike to DJ Sims, but the ball just bounces off his hands. It is cold, but that's no excuse. You got to come down with that ball. And Christchurch, calls a timeout here. It's a massive play on 4th and 7. So they want to get this play right. They have to get this play right. So call a timeout and get everything in order. Make sure we're running the best play possible and make sure everybody's on the same page. It's definitely going to be a pass here. Jalen Wood's favorite target so far has definitely been DJ Sims, but after that drop, I'd look to go somewhere else. I mean, the running back screens definitely work for them, but I can't see that in a situation like this.
That'll be from the Barons' 25-yard line.
They go trips left with Jackson Swanner by himself on the right and Lawrence Porter in the backfield. The ball snapped. He rolls to his right. He's looking to Lawrence. And Kalen Danos has the pressure, but he breaks free. And he has number 2 wide open. He bobbles the ball, makes a catch, but breaks free for the touchdown. Ford Carden got beat there. It's tough to guard for that long, though. Kalen Danos was an inch away from having Jalen Wood down in the backfield, but able to break free and find his receiver, Jackson Swanner, open for the touchdown.
I really thought that Kalen Danos had Jalen Wood in the backfield. It looked like he had him wrapped right up, but he was able just to slip through his hands and deliver the ball right near the goal line to Jackson Swanner.
Michael Crabtree-esque play there for the touchdown. Looks like they're about to go for 2 to make up for that the two-point conversions they've missed so far. I would suspect a run here. They have an extra offensive lineman. Got two men in the backfield. And it is a fake, and he's there, and the Barons
The two-point conversion is good for the
Barons have to make a tackle there. They've missed 2 sacks in a row, and they've led to 8 points.
Your Blue Ridge Barons, 35, and the Seahorses of Christchurch.
Wow, that was
27.
something. Jalen Wood able to slip out of the hands of Andy Nwako again, and then just roll out of the pocket and deliver it to a wide open receiver in the end zone.
Yeah, it's just the Barons have to make tackles. They're doing all the work and not getting anything out of it. Andy's visibly frustrated on the sideline, but he just got to shake this off and get a good possession on defense. But this is not close from over. but the Barons definitely need, something on this drive at least.
Andy Walker just needs to take a breath here and take a sip of water. The game is far from over. He did not make or break the game on one play.
Just gotta wrap up. But Andy Nowaka's been one of the best players on the field today. Kind of touched on the last drive, so he's got to shake it off and bring his A game.
Jack Barker. Back deep receiving for the Barons is number 23, Jacob Rice. Number 10, Keenan Brock. And number 4, Isis Lewis.
Jacob Rice back there in the middle this time instead of Tanner Roca. Isis gets a little squib kick and makes a man miss. The drive's gonna start at about the 28-yard line for the Barons. Not excellent field position, but definitely good enough to have a good drive.
The Christchurch sideline and their fans are really getting back into it now, and I think they're gaining their confidence back. And I would not be surprised to see this game go neck and neck to the very end.
Christchurch, it definitely traveled well. It is a little bit of a drive, and it's tough to get up here in the mountains. I've been lost. I've been here for 3 years, and I get lost every once in a while coming up here. But they traveled well, got a ton of fans to support them, and they're seeing an excellent game. Motion left, Keaton Kozak, flag down. Looks like the Barons were confused on who the motion man was there, as Isis Lewis and Keaton Kozak began to motion across the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a flag. That's not how you want to start your drive off, especially on such a big one like this. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Barons.
That's just a mental error that.
Oh, there's 2 penalties now.
That's just a mental error on. In terms of the motion there, I mean, that
First down and 15 for Blue Ridge.
Brings Blue Ridge back 5 yards, and which is not too bad, but definitely does not help by any means.
Barons across the line of scrimmage, got twins on each side. Travell Thompson in the backfield. Motion left, Keaton Kozak. He drops back to pass, rolls to his left. Number 56 on his back. He's got to see, but he's got Keaton Kozak. Oh, he's picked off by DJ Sims. I don't know what he was thinking there. Looks like he's going to take it to the house. No. Tackled by Andy Nowaka. That's a huge pick by DJ Sims. I don't know what Devin Walker saw there. He looked for his receiver Keegan Kozak, but Keegan was blanketed by the wide receiver, and DJ Sims was able to make the play.
I saw Keegan Kozak when Devin Walker threw that ball towards Keegan Kozak. Keegan Kozak got absolutely laid out by the defensive back, and looked like the guy was not even trying to play the ball whatsoever. He had his back to the ball and just blew him up.
Yeah, 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. That's a huge pick.
It'll be first down and 10 for Christchurch from the Blue Ridge 9-yard line.
Barons are still up 11, but Christchurch looking to up 8. Sorry, Barons are up 8, and Christchurch could tie it here.
4-yard run by number 44.
Get a shot of the clock.
Get a shot of the clock
and the score.
Tackled on the play by number 33, Tramell Thompson. It will be 2nd down for the Seahorses.
It's a run to the right. Lawrence Porter, he's going to walk into the end zone.
Touchdown, Seahorses.
They're going to have a chance to tie it here. Wow, what a turn of events for Christchurch. They scored twice in less than a minute, and now we've got ourselves a game.
Yeah, one play really brought the game right back. That's unfortunate for Devin Walker on that underthrown ball.
Big 2-point conversion here. big 2-point conversion here. If the Barons can get a stop here, they'll keep their 2-point lead, and if not, it'll be a tie game. Motion right, DJ Sims. It's a roll now to his left. He tries to cut it up. He's going to be stopped short. Oh, great play by CJ Kastner and Charles Meadows.
And 34 seconds remaining in this game. Your Blue Ridge Barons 35, and the Seahorses.
That's a huge stop for Blue Ridge. That really could have brought the game to 35-35. That would have made it a lot tougher for Blue Ridge. But now them sitting on a 2-point lead here let's hope they can just settle down here and make the right plays.
Barons definitely want to put some points on the board here and bleed as much clock as possible. And the worst thing they could do here is definitely turn the ball over. Devin Walker's got to be smart and make the right play as they do have the lead. We don't need a hero ball right now.
His number 60, Jack Barker. And back deep returning for your Barons is number 10, Keenan Brock. Number 23, Jacob Rice.
Jacob Rice still out there for Tanaroka. But Tanaroka looks fine on the sideline. Just looks like a change of personnel. Kick is up, and it's line drive under the legs of KB. Picks it up. Oh, and he's hit hard at the 20-yard line. That's just a low-flying kick right at Keenan Brock under his legs.
By number 10, Keenan Brock.
Still able to get out to 20. Not great field position.
Number 5,
need something
Pierre
here.
Johnson. It will be first down and 10 for Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge is not that kick did not set them back very far whatsoever. The 20-yard line is still very manageable to start with.
LSU scores first. They're up 7-0 on Alabama. Baylor ended up beating TCU in triple overtime. Trips right. Ball snapped. Oh, broken play. Oh, and it's a loss of 1. I don't know what happened there, but Devin Walker turned to his right and
Devin Walker
turned to the wrong side that Tramel
by
Thompson
number
was going
22,
to.
Braden Bowers.
So he just
It'll
took
be
it.
second
He just had
down
to take
for
it
the
by
Barons.
himself.
That's a mistake that just happens when you're the backup quarterback all season and stepping in like that. Small things like that happen, and it's really about how Devin bounces back here on this next play.
Yeah, but it's tough for that to happen on the first play of a massive drive in the fourth quarter. Twins on each side. Jamal Thompson in the backfield. Motion right, Keaton Kozak. Ball snapped. Rolling to his right, Devin Walker. He looks like Keaton Kozak.
Pick it.
Oh, what a pass and catch by Isis Lewis. What a play. Devin Walker really just dropped that one in the bread basket. Isis is able to make the catch. I thought it might have been picked off. It was going to be picked off, but incredible throw and catch.
The last thing on my mind there was that there's going to be anybody catching that except for a Christchurch defender.
He had Keaton Kozak wide open on the right side. I'm not sure what he was thinking on that one, but it ended up working out. I wouldn't advise to run something like that again.
That was a very gutsy play.
He's too quick just to throw the ball all the way down the field. He's got to be a little more conservative or smarter with his passes. Tramel Thompson swallowed up for a gain of
1 yard carry. Taken
no
down
gain.
by number 50, Mikey Lawson.
Tramel Thompson wasn't able to get any daylight there. Try to get some yards there, and he was just met at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Tramel Thompson a little slow off the field. He was his left arm was hurting him early in the half. I think Devin Walker's really just got to be smarter with his passes. That's the big thing that's plagued him today. Twins on each side. Motion left, Isis Lewis. The ball snapped. It's a pass play. It's another one down. Keegan doesn't even see the ball. Oh, and he got lucky, Devin.
Walker's pass.
Keegan never saw that ball.
Broken up
But
by number 10, Jalen Wood.
number 10, Jalen Wood,
Third down and 10.
should have had that interception, but was unable to come down with it and give the Barons another shot on third down.
That is a play that a throw that Devin Walker should not have taken a chance on at all. Double coverage, and Keegan Kozak, he had his back to the ball. He didn't even see the ball at all the whole time. It would have been a smart decision just to get out of the pocket and throw it away.
Yeah. Devin Walker, as I said before, is just closing his eyes and chucking it down the field. And that really just showed off, like, you know, how dangerous he's been with his passes still. Another pass play.
Holding.
He breaks free, stops, throws high. Oh,
Walker's pass intended for number 44, Andy Walker.
he had a man, but you know, a little high. Andy Walker was down on the field.
Mark, let's get Ed. Leave that on the next side.
That
Andy Dewako down on the field. That would be a big loss. No,
Let's talk about this real quick.
he's
Let's talk about
up. He should be good.
this. Let's talk about this.
let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, they're going to need him for this defensive drive.
Yeah, he is an asset to the Blue Ridge team, offensively and defensively.
Devin Walker, if you put that pass a little bit lower, may have had a chance to come down with that ball, but he was pressured. He's still able to get the pass off.
I think if he threw that ball a little bit lower, I think Isis Lewis could have actually caught that.
Yeah, it's true. This is a big punt for Isis. Has got a boot. Looks like they're going to play for the touchback. There's no one back to receive this ball. I don't know what's going on.
A lot of confusion on the Christchurch side.
That's a nice punt by Isis. Hopefully he gets a nice bounce.
Coach.
We'll start the
Put him at
play at
coach.
25.
Ed. Put him at X. Put him at X.
This drive will start on the 25.
This is a stop that Blue Ridge needs to have here on the
This is the
defensively.
biggest drive of the game so far. They're looking to go 75 yards to take the lead.
Yeah, Christchurch. This is a huge drive for them. This could be a big factor in them winning or losing this game.
From their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to be a massive drive. The Barons can get a stop here. The Christchurch is going to have a tough time to win this game.
Yankees. 3, right?
Big play. Andy Dewako is not on the field right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he is. I apologize.
Playing W.
Motion right, DJ Sims. Ball snapped and it's pitch. Kalen Dano's almost there. He's got some blocks. Fort Cardin made the initial contact. Loss of 2 by DJ Sims. He was just walking down the side, DJ Sims was walking down the right side, looking to cut it up. But the Barons did a good job of plugging up all the holes.
Yeah, Kalen Danos and a lot of the defensive line were able to get in the backfield very quickly and apply a lot of pressure to DJ Sims.
Yeah, so that's a great start for the drive for the Barons. Making it second and about 11. Making Christchurch's life a bit harder.
Exactly. This Blue Ridge, if they keep playing like that the rest of this drive, they have a good chance of coming out unscathed in this drive.
Looks like nope. Thought it might have been an offsides on the Barons. Barons bring the blitz. Able to get to Jalen. Barons bring the blitz. Jalen would forced to run and gets about 4 yards to make it third and 7.
Yeah, he was able to get some positive yards out of something that didn't look like there was anything there.
Barons trying to get some energy from their sideline. This is a huge play for both sides because if Christchurch doesn't convert, it would be hard to go for it here. Whispering something to his running back. Ball snapped. QB run. And he's tackled by Jack Dickey in the backfield.
That is a humongous play for the Blue Ridge defense.
Dickey just slams it to the ground. Senior just got an off from Bridgewater this week. He's been excellent this year for the Barons, plugging up the middle. Looks like Christchurch is going to go for it on 4th and 5 on their own 32-yard line. This is extremely dangerous.
I think it's one of those times you might really have to, because you have to know that Blue Ridge is just going to try and milk the rest of the clock out.
5.5 minutes is a lot of time though in a football game.
Yeah, but if they get first downs on maybe third down, then
Ison, four cards switching sides. 2 men in the backfield. Ball is snapped, pass play. It's got some pressure. Oh my, what a pass. I thought that one was going to be picked off by Tanner Roca. Great play.
that is incredible. What a throw by Jalen Wood. And a great catch by DJ Sims as well, able to run that all the way into the end zone.
That was a great throw, like an incredible throw by Jalen Wood. Hit DJ Sims in stride, and it was able to just walk his way to the end zone.
There's still a lot of time left in the game, though, for Blue Ridge to go and march down to the other end zone to get some points of their own.
39-35.
Looks like Christchurch is going to kick it here. It's a big kick.
67 viewers.
Oh, 4:35. Oh, okay, never mind. I just can't do math.
After attempt the extra point is number 60, Jack Barker.
Ball is kicked. Got some good pressure, but it's good.
And the kick is good. And with 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter,
Christchurch is a 5-point
Blue
lead
Ridge Barons are trailing
with 5 minutes and 35
to
seconds
40
left.
to the Christchurch Seahorses.
Blue Ridge definitely has quite enough time to get down the field and have a score of their own.
Yeah, the Barons really needed to stop there. Tanner Roca was right there. It was in double coverage. Should have been taken down, but DJ Sims able to make the play and take it to the end zone. That's a tough one for the Barons, especially on 4th down.
Blue Ridge needs to keep their head up and play smart, play with confidence. Let's hope they aren't too aggravated by that score there and throws them off their game.
No time to sulk for the Barons. Got to get right back on the field and make some plays. This reminds me, a lot of the state semifinal of my sophomore year, when the game was kind of back and forth the whole game. We had the lead, but they scored a super long touchdown with a few minutes left.
Number 23,
And we set players out.
Number 10, Keenan
Our
Brock.
quarterback was out like today. The squib fielded by Devin KB. Looks to his left, tries to cut it off, and he's just swallowed up. The drive was Barons look to go 80 yards with 4 minutes 55 seconds left. It's going to be tough, but it's definitely possible.
This drive offensively for Blue Ridge can make or break the rest of their season.
First down and 10 for Blue Ridge from their own 20
It is their season, this drive. If they don't score, it's over. Most likely.
67.
I'm curious to see what Coach Willis has drawn up for this one. Devin Walker in the shotgun. Back to pass. Got some space. Out to KB and just bobbles the ball.
Walker's pass intended for number 10, Keenan Brock, falls incomplete. It will be 2nd down and 10.
Some pretty decent protection for Devin Walker. Able to pass up to Keenan Brock, but just bobbles that ball, and it will be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Coach Wills has in store for us here on this 2nd down and 10 play from the 20-yard line.
Most likely going to be a pass. Down looks for Isis Lewis. Motion left, Isis.
We're on the same play.
He's got him. Oh, got Jacob Rice for a
First down,
15-yard gain to Jacob Rice.
15-yard reception by number 23, Jacob Rice.
Those are the type of gains you
It'll be
need.
first down and
You
10
can't just
for the
air it out
Bears
like
from
Devin was doing
their
before.
35-yard line.
That's a great pass, great play.
Yeah, that is a very good pass by Devin Walker. He definitely had some good velocity behind the ball there. Throwing towards the middle is definitely an area where you cannot lob the ball whatsoever.
Yeah, the Bears have been leaning on that play this game, and it's been working. Been able to get some yards. Look at Jacob Rice. Ball snapped. Another pass. Look at. Oh, he had the ball a little behind. Ball thrown a little behind Andy Nwako.
It will be second
Lays
down
out,
and 10
not
for
able
the
to
Blue
make the
Raiders.
catch.
Just a little bit behind Andy Nwako. If that was up towards his a little bit higher and a little bit more forwards, I think he would have had a good catch and some good yardage right there.
I think Devin needs to look at Keaton Kozak. He had Keegan breaking right wide open. He's had Keaton Kozak open a few times today. It's just not looked his way. Second down for the Barons. Ball is snapped. He's looking to run. I think this was designed. He breaks a few tackles. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1. This is definitely
9-yard run by number 15, Devin Walker.
That's a good run for Devin Walker. Looking past, there's no options. He was just able to pull it down and get about 9 yards there.
He's so shifty. Guys like Lawrence Porter and Shabbat Thompson, they break tackles by running through guys, but Devin Walker just will cut around you. You get one hand on him, he's breaking the other way. He's gonna get more yards. It's a big 3rd down play. Look for a run up the middle. Shabbat Thompson. We got trips right. It is a run to the middle. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down.
First down run by number 33,
Big
Terrell
1st down for the
Thompson.
Barons. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. Clock's going to keep running.
This is
1st down. They have to set the ball. They have to move the chains.
CFL rules.
So yeah, 3 minutes left for the Barons. And about 52 yards to go. Gonna have to start moving a little quicker here. Get out of bounds. Motion left, Keaton Kozak. Watch right. He makes a guy miss. He's got room to the right. He's got ISIS open. Touchdown Barons. What a play by Devin Walker. No flags on the field. It's gonna stand. That connection today has been outstanding. That's Devin Walker's 4th touchdown pass of the day.
wow.
He's been absolutely fantastic. Other than a few interceptions, he's been really good. And the Barons are gonna kick the extra point.
Yeah, so
Now it looks like they're gonna go for 2, trying to get a 3-point lead here.
it looks. I thought that Devin missed his opportunity with Keegan Kozak going out in the flat there on the motion snap, but he was lucky to roll out and he found Isis Lewis wide open.
2 guys were wide open.
Yeah, Barons had 2 people wide open. I was looking at Devin Walker, thought he was going to take off, but he was able to see the field, saw the 2 guys open, just aired it out.
Wait, no. They got 40? Yeah, because they got the extra. They got the extra point.
Big play for the Barons to make it a 3-point lead. Motion right, Isis Lewis. Keaton Kozak. He's looking to Jacob Rice, and he caught it. Looks like
That
he
is
got
good.
it. What a play by Jacob Rice to muscle his way to the 2-point conversion. That's a tough play. Especially, he was covered very heavily, but able to make that play, get the 3-point lead. Now a field goal can't win the game, but only tie it.
This game is very, very exciting, high-scoring game, but Blue Ridge, if they want a chance to win here, they really need to lock it down on defense.
Yeah, they can't afford another big play by Christchurch. Need to lock it down. This has been a fantastic game today. in the state semifinals.
This has been by far the best game I've watched here at Blue Ridge so far.
2 weeks in a row, two great games. A lot of the games the Barons play have been blowouts. You know, either them getting blown out or blowing out teams. But these past 2 weeks have produced two fantastic games.
Is number 3, DJ Sims, and number 2, Jackson Swanner.
The Barons have too many people on the field right now. Charles Meadows should not be on the field. Glad the Barons caught that.
That could have been detrimental.
Christchurch screaming something at the line, making a little bit of adjustment. They're coming in close. He boots it deep.
Nice kick, Joe
It's a nice
Hartsover.
bounce. Fields it with one hand. Breaks right. Drive will start on the 22-yard line. They got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to drive.
First down and 10 for Christchurch.
78 yards.
22-yard line.
It's going to be tough, but I mean, every touch that they've had, pretty much every touch that they've had today has been a long one. So I wouldn't count it out.
As a football fan, I mean, this is like you got everything in this game. You got big plays, great passes, some good hits too. Like, it's just been great to watch.
Oh, the penalty.
So the penalty down. Christchurch's drive is going to start even in worse field position. They're going to start at their own
That'll be first down and
14-yard
10
line.
now from the 13-yard line for Christchurch.
That's not a good penalty to have this early in the when you need that many yards on a drive. Barons showing blitz, and they back out of it. It's going to be a run. Oh, but he breaks a few tackles.
No
Andy
way.
Walker with that 4.3 speed is going to catch him though.
No, what the
He's got to make a tackle there.
Lucky for Andy Nwako turning on the afterburners to chase down.
What was that?
If Andy Nwako didn't have that 4.4 speed, it would have been a touchdown. But I mean, that's unacceptable effort from the Barons. If they see one guy on him, they just stop. They got to push him out at least. You can't let him walk that sideline.
The whole Blue Ridge team should be thanking Andy Nwako right now for his great effort to chase down Jalen Wood.
Timeout, Blue Ridge.
Ball's on the 45-yard line with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. This game is not over.
I don't, that was some Super Saiyan speed right there.
I don't know what the Barons were doing there. Cam almost had him down in the backfield, but then after that, everybody just, stood around like the play was over. Yeah, but Andy was really able to show his athletic ability there.
Both teams fighting tooth and nail for a trip to the state championship game. This fourth quarter has just been phenomenal to watch.
That's terrifying. I'm so worried.
Barons need a stop here. It's a fantastic game. Everybody, both sides are holding their breath. Ball snapped. Run to the right. Able to bring him down.
Great tackle.
Got out of bounds. Tanner Roca and Cam Cooley on the tackle there.
Tackled out of bounds by number 13, Cam Cooley.
That's a very nice tackle by Tanner Roca, getting the running back down on the sideline, not giving him, only getting 1 yard there on the carry. That is definitely something that Blue Ridge needed defensively to make a tackle like that.
Yeah, that's what they had to do last play, but they kind of just watched it happen. Good start. It's a pass play. Able to get some pressure.
Just out of the hands of.
And it's a little far for number 12. For for number 12,
Which pass
Rock
intended for number
Wolfson.
12,
He's
Rock
slow to get
Wolfson,
up.
ball's incomplete. It will be 3rd down and 9 for the
Isis Lewis.
Seahorses.
Looks like a hamstring injury. Isis Lewis is helping him a little bit.
Show good sportsmanship there for number 4, Isis Lewis, helping out an injured player.
Number 10 has been putting balls where they need to be. It's going to making the Bears' life a lot harder when he's able to make some great passes.
Yeah, for sure. That one was just a little bit out of reach for Rock Wolfson. Otherwise, I think he really had that catch in the.
Yeah, but if it was anything shorter, it probably might have been picked up. Big Barron sideline going crazy here on a big 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. It's 4 down territory, so I mean. This is 4th? No, 3rd, but 4 down territory.
Trips left with a DJ on the right and Lawrence Porter on the backfield. He's looking right. He's backing up.
Oh my God. Andy
Nawako there.
Pick it.
Oh, just off the
Hand to
tips.
Devin Walker. He made a great read on the play, but just wasn't able to get his hands on it.
Forwarded by number 15, Devin Walker. It would be 4th down and 9 for the Seahorses.
Jalen Wood was just backing up. He was backing up from the pressure from the Blue Ridge. If he didn't get that ball off, he was going to be sacked by Andy Nawako.
You can see the whole Blue Ridge sideline and fans getting very excited for their defense and see if they can.
And this play is this is the game right here. Probably.
This could seal the game.
Trips left. Number 2 on the right with Lawrence Porter in the backfield. It's obvious passing down. And the ball snapped. You got some pressure. And it's short.
That is a short.
Turnover on
downs
Christchurch.
from Christchurch. The Bears will have the ball at the minute, 52 seconds left. Pretty sure a 1st down will seal the victory.
Wow.
What a massive stop by the Barons. If it weren't for that 4-4 speed by Andy Nawako, Jalen Wood would definitely have scored on that first play. But the Barons are able to make that tackle and then fix up the holes for the next few plays and force a 4 and out.
Andy Nawako single-handedly saved the game on that chase down on Jalen Wood. Otherwise, if he scored that I really do think that could have been ball game.
The Barons, keeping that going with 2 running backs. The fullback CJ Kasner, behind him Tremel Thompson, and it's a QB sneak for about a yard.
1 yard run by number 15, Devin Walker. Taken down by number 4, Charles Hatcher.
Looks like it's a
Will
timeout.
be 2nd down and 9 for Blue Ridge.
Wow.
Timeout by Bishop O'Connell to stop the clock. Christchurch, sorry.
Timeout taken by the Seahorses.
Thinking about everybody else except for Christchurch today, hey? Atlantic Shores. What else do you have?
I called Bishop O'Connell.
Yeah.
That's the game I called last week.
I missed that game, unfortunately, but I heard that it was very, very good.
Very good game, especially the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Fort Carden with the game-stealing pick.
Definitely. The 2 better teams. But yeah, I apologize for getting the names wrong today, or especially the opposing fans.
Thank you.
They're adding 5 seconds. The rest are adding 5 seconds to the clock from the timeout.
They're not running the clock?
LSU scored another touchdown. They're up 16-7 on Alabama.
How's Joe Burrow doing so far?
9 for 9, 146 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And what are they in the second quarter?
Pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
a good start.
12 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
Wow. So basically just almost 1 quarter he got 150 yards.
And he's perfect passing. No incompletions.
Sounds about right for Joe Burrow.
Yeah, it's not short completions either. It's
No.
142 yards.
No.
Let's see what the Barons do here. Same formation. Run to bootleg. He looks to run. Fakes the pass. Number 12 makes a nice tackle.
Walker taken down to the backfield by number 12.
I like
Brock
the
Wolfson.
I like the
Moving
bootleg
third
call
down
there.
for the
though.
Barons.
That was smart, just to kill some time off the clock.
Get the defense going the opposite way. I mean, the most famous bootleg of all time to me was, a Pitt bootleg late in the fourth quarter against number 2 Miami, where Kenny Pickett ran 20 yards for a touchdown. Especially when the defense is expecting a run up the middle, a bootleg can be very effective.
Last play they call timeout.
It's got to. I assume it's going to be a run here.
If they run it, call it. I don't know if they have a timeout.
Flag down.
Flag down. Delay of game, I'm guessing.
Delay of game.
Flag down on the field.
And you run it and then punch it.
I don't know what's the call. Timeout for the Barons.
I'm guessing they must have called that just in time for.
It looks like they called a timeout right before they got to the delay of game penalty.
So, do you know how many timeouts Christchurch has?
This is an intense game.
Big play here for both teams.
It's
If Christchurch gets a stop here, they could get one more chance.
just been a battle of the offenses the whole game. There hasn't been too many huge defensive plays. It's just been score after score after score.
A pretty high scoring one, 43-40. Both teams come back out on the field.
What? 10-3.
CJ Kausner and Jamal Thompson in the backfield. Oh, nice
Oh,
move
wow.
by-
Great move, Devin Walker.
Gets about
Flag down on the
7
field.
yards. It's probably going to be a hold on the Barons. Probably going to be a hold. That was pretty obvious. But Devin Walker made an incredible play to avoid number 22 on the
Holding
sack.
on the Barons, number 23, Jacob Rice.
And 22, Brandon Bowers was in the backfield. Free shot at Devin Walker, and he just made him miss.
That was a great move by Devin Walker.
It's going to be third down again, I believe. Penalties
Penalties
declined.
declined.
Will be declined.
It'll be fourth down.
Now
Barons
fourth
most likely
down
punt.
for the Barons.
So we'll have some time. Christchurch will have some time, but their field position is not going to be very good.
Punting for Blue Ridge is number 4, Isis Lewis.
This is getting intense here.
Horses is number 3,
The clock's running.
DJ Sims.
The clock's running.
This-
The clock's running, man.
The clock was running on accident. Oh no, not on accident. I apologize. Another timeout. Christian
Timeout
McConnell.
called by Christchurch.
Christchurch. Oh, I apologize again. Just
Having a rough day in the office.
my brain's a little fried out. But
Watch the ball.
yeah, big fourth down punt here. Barons looking to pin Christchurch deep in their own territory. I don't think Bishop McConnell has any. Oh my God, I did it like 8 times. I apologize. Christchurch deep in their own territory with no timeouts.
With that like black everything.
She's always got one back, right?
They look like 10.
For everybody watching today, this has been nothing short of a great game.
Hey, Sharps, we're
Isis looks
rushing.
to pin Christchurch deep. 32 seconds left. Oh, it's a terrible punt.
Oh, but there is a flag down. It's a late hit.
Isis down. Looks like he's selling it a
Flag
little
down on
bit
the
though.
field.
That was a boneheaded move by number 44, Lawrence
Yeah, I
Porter.
understand you got to make a play there, but
That's way late.
not that type of play. That's gonna secure the game for the
Getting
Barons.
the punter penalty called on the Seahorses. That is an automatic first down for the Blue Ridge.
That's gonna be the game. Barons will take victory formation here. Devin Walker hyping up the sideline. Great game from the sophomore quarterback. Threw four long touchdown passes. Able to stay in there, get his first start in the state semifinals. Can be tough for anybody, but he played well. The nerves did not get to him, and he takes a snap in victory formation to end the game. And that'll be the game.
That is ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Christchurch
congratulate
40.
the Blue Ridge
Fantastic
Barons
game
on
for
making
both
the
teams.
state finals.
No reason to hang their heads for Christchurch. They played their hearts out.
Blue Ridge will play the winner of Atlantic Shores Christian and Northfield.
That was just a fantastic game to call. I really enjoyed watching the whole game from first kickoff to the very end. It was a great game.
Signing off, this is BSN. Thanks for joining us today.
I don't even know if there are enough guys here to rush.
Can you help me put this out?